everybody. My name is Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show, here today on the Geeky Puppet Show for what? Stargirl. Yes, a day late, but sometimes schedules have to change. But we cannot not talk about our favorite show on the CW. And to help me do it, let me go ahead and introduce my hosts with the most issues for coming on this show and talking to a puppet. Zach!
I do have issues, apparently. What's up, guys?
Right there, Zach issues.
I know. Look at that. Look at that. It's right there. No, how y'all doing, guys? Good to be here. I'm ready to talk about. I got caught up today. I was behind by 2 episodes. I got caught up just for this. So
good job, sir.
I made like a flash and sped through them.
Speaking of speedy things, in the darkness, hopping along is that amphibian you all know and some of you love, Froggy!
Hi, how's it going? I'm Froggy.
Otherwise known as the comic book frog, as it were, as you can see right there in the tab.
Yeah, channel name is Comic Book Frog, Twitter handle is Comic Book Frog, and Instagram is Comic Book Frog.
Yeah, go check out his channel. He talks about the comic books while we talk about the comic shows and performances.
I don't really talk about them, but I do show my pull list and what I get from Inglety's auction.
Well.
If a certain people would come on my channel, I'd like to talk more about books. But
everyone's always
time. I have invited you.
We'll make a thing of it. Amazing Fantasy. Whenever it finishes, we're going to have a conversation about it. Okay?
Isn't that a Mariah Carey song? Amazing Fantasy, baby.
I don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know. I don't listen to Mariah Carey. I don't know what he's doing. There's one Mariah Carey song I know.
Oh, you're talking about the show that was in the song that was in Free Guy.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet fantasy baby. Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, before we lose all of our viewers, getting to the show.
2 of them, and I'm one of them.
No. Well, you might be one of them.
I only see 2 says online.
Well, Evil Black Cat was commenting earlier, talking about how I don't actually have friends. Oh,
just the voices in your head.
You're just voices in my head. Am I just performing, all of you? Am I the grand puppeteer and I didn't know it?
I honestly, I'm a figment of Zach's imagination.
I'm not a figment of Zach's imagination.
Yeah, we are.
Isn't that dark?
Have you seen that movie Ryan Reynolds where he talks to the talking animals and he kills the ladies and stuff like that? He goes crazy. Yeah.
How did we go from Free Guy to another Ryan Reynolds movie? Why are we on Ryan Reynolds movies at all?
This is the Reynolds verse. No. Though it does sometimes feel like this is Ryan Reynolds' world and we just all live in it.
Hello,
talking
Dominic.
About another world. What?
I said hello, Dominic. If you pay attention to your chat, bro.
Well, I would, but we're stuck talking about Ryan Reynolds.
But is he here too? What? I don't see him.
Stargirl. Getting to Stargirl. So this episode, we deal with the fallout, as it would seem, but the fallout doesn't get to last very long, as even though they learned that the JSA was responsible for the death of Bruce Gordon, they have to push through because the Shade suddenly, unexpectedly arrives. And so they have to seemingly...
Doesn't he drop from the ceiling?
Yeah, he drops from the ceiling.
Like that.
It's a lot like this. If I can...
Wow, I feel like you stay down there like the Shade.
Just like that.
One more time. One more time.
It's like the Batman 66 videos where he's climbing up the wall.
Yeah, except I actually have to climb, not just act like it. Ugh. It's a very difficult thing for a puppet to do.
One more time. One more time.
You do it.
All right.
Careful. You're getting close to Zach.
Yeah, let's say he's up there.
He's dark in here.
I don't like that.
Just like that. And so the Shade arrives.
Oh, man. I'm badly bruised.
1 second, I have to go pick them up.
So anyway, how are y'all doing tonight?
Oh,
Hope y'all are all doing
right.
wonderful.
Come on, get up,
All right. Oh,
Froggy.
look, I found a cookie.
Sounds
Ah.
really weird down there.
I found a cookie down there.
Put that away. You don't know where it's been.
Fine.
This is the show.
This doesn't have nearly enough alcohol in it.
You should have opted for some Irish coffee.
I should have. I really should have.
Anyway, getting back to the show. The shade drops in, and we're not going to show it. And the shade drops in and says, basically, well, if you want to get Eclipso, what you're going to have to do is put the diamond back together. So they take the pieces and try to. And as
Courtney's star staff is still on the fritz.
It is, and it's not powerful enough.
It's not charged up enough yet. She needs to get one of those superchargers that charge up your phone in like 10 minutes. She needs one of those.
Yeah. But until she has that booster cable, instead they're going to go on a road trip. Yes, to find Jade. And there's been some reports in what is called Civic City of green fire. And so they go and to the old JSA headquarters, and it seems somebody's been living there, and it looks like it was Jade.
Actually, it was me. I like green fire.
At first, I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's Starman, because we've seen Starman pop up a few times in the present day. So I was like, oh, Starman's living in the JSA headquarters. But then they say it's Jade. I'm like, why would Jade be living in Starman's workspace room?
Have you seen that couch?
Was Alan Scott's workspace room just not available?
I don't think there was anything in it. Maybe he didn't opt for the couch.
I don't know. Maybe that did look like a cozy couch. I will say it did look like a cozy couch.
Yes,
just something that came across my mind as I was watching the show.
Yeah, it's actually a surprise because this would be considered spoilers, I guess. But there's the news dropped that the actor for Starman is going to be season regular next season.
Oh,
so yeah,
Joel McHale, right?
Yep.
With his perfect hair.
He's got.
I wish I knew what that was like.
He's got a perfect beard too. I'm actually trying to grow mine like his.
I'm doing impressive work for my beard. I can't grow anything on top of my head, but look at my mouth. See?
Oh, it's very fuzzy. Yeah, you definitely have some peach fuzz going there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always got hair.
That's where you're a freak of nature, Froggy.
Yeah, frogs aren't supposed to have hair.
Who says I'm a frog?
You, in your tag.
I did.
It's literally in your name.
Yeah, because I don't want to blend in with you earthlings. I have to like
the frog.
Anyway, they are going to the Helix Family Institute, something like that.
Ribbit.
Rehabilitation
Ribbit. I am
center.
a frog. Ribbit.
Yeah, they're going there because they find out that Jade is looking for her long-lost twin brother, Todd Rice, a.k.a. Obsidian, if you've read the comics, who also happens to be a shadow-powered superhero, then villain, then hero again.
Oh my gosh, confirmed. Jerry Rice is their father.
No, Alan Scott is their father, actually.
Yeah, but his name's Rice still. Todd Rice?
I think that he takes that after his... I think he and... Yeah, they have the same mom because they're twins. So, yeah, I think it's after their mom, who was Thorn, who was a JSA villain, kind of like Poison Ivy, I believe. So, yeah, they go there looking for Jenny, Obsidian, or Jason. Jenny and the Jets. No, Jenny is there, but her brother is not. So they get her.
For a good time.
And they say, we need your help. So they drive back to Blue Valley.
Well, no, they actually go to the JSA garage.
Oh, that's right. They go to the garage. They don't go back to Blue Valley. You're right.
Yeah. Beth, in the meantime, is there kind of babysitting because she's the last remaining JSA member other than Stargirl. So she's there to protect them.
It's really
And-
funny because Courtney's like, I'm not gonna, because she's talking to Mike and she's like, we're not gonna leave you alone with Shade. You're gonna have somebody watching you. She opens the door and there's Beth with the goggles on her face. Just
And-
like, oh, Mike's confidence is through the roof right now.
I love Beth.
Beth
Because
is great. Beth
Beth
is awesome.
in this episode, we actually first see her with her parents, and they're very concerned because she's wearing these goggles, and she's saying, "I need to wear these to make sure everything that's happening is real." And they're like, "What? No, let me take you to the hospital." She's like, "No, I'm fine. You need to figure out whether or not you're getting divorced or whatever you're going to do. I'm going to go help out the friends you told me that I should make, and I've made them. They need me." And so she goes. So
She told them.
she did. Also, whenever she's in the home, she actually gets to have a real conversation with Dr. Midnighter, which is great. I've been waiting for this because all this connection crud that they've been dealing with, it cuts in and out, but finally she gets to sit and talk to him because they get the files on Eclipso unlocked. So she reads through, and she learns at the last moment something too late. Why? Because in the garage, we get to see as they're using the power ring, the Green Lantern's ring, to yes, that's like that, to get the what's it called? Oh no,
The diamond,
the
the gem. They have to. They're trying to put it back together.
Yes, Shade
Like
basically
Shade
said.
told them to.
Yes.
As the Shade said, yeah, they go ahead and get it together, but it doesn't actually trap Eclipso like Shade told them it would.
Nope. He lights them.
What a shock!
Even though Pat said, "I don't trust the Shade."
Yeah.
Yep. He used them.
So with that in mind, what happens is basically that Eclipso comes. The Shade stands up and he says, "I'm sorry to deceive you, but I needed to heal up." And he's looking in a lot better shape. He's no longer delirious, thinking that that Courtney's mom is his sister.
Honestly, I think that was all an act.
No, it wasn't. I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. And so he just ups and disappears.
Can we put that comment on the channel right now?
Which one?
The last one. Because I've been wondering why you've been saying it.
Because his real name is Charles McNider, not
Oh,
McNider.
wrong one. This one.
Yep.
He's Dr. Midnight, but his real name is Charles McNider.
But you
And
keep
he is a doctor, so
you
his
keep-
name would be Dr. McNider.
Yeah, but he's been calling him Dr. Midnighter.
Dr. McJagger?
Uh,
Anyway,
Dragon Ball is saying that he gave up after the first 5 episodes of season 1. Push on because it is so great. This show is one of my favorites.
It's actually great from the very beginning. I don't know why you stopped, unless you don't
Yeah.
like kids taking over. I mean,
Dun.
if you don't like that, I mean, I can say we don't want to watch a show. Maybe you're just too old for it. Or whatever.
Todd gets the last name right from his adopted father.
Thank you, Evil Black Cat. I thought it was after the mom for some reason. I know the mom.
I thought he got it from his Uncle Ben.
The mom's name is Thorn. I know that, but I couldn't remember what her real name was. So
How are you the frog if you are on the stream?
am I the frog?
Are you the frog?
Am I the frog?
I have no idea.
I have
what's going on.
questions.
I have questions too.
I have no webbing. There's no webs.
But let's go ahead and wrap this up because as Eclipso comes and there's a fight, he tosses down something very familiar. It looks like a piece of darkness, as it were, and it opens up and takes Courtney.
He throws his black tar pit goo,
Yes.
and she gets sucked in there, leaving stamp behind.
Mhm.
And in leaving, well, leaving Pat devastated.
Yeah, no. I expected him to scream no, but he's
Kind of
still
shocked
in
he didn't.
shock.
He was very shocked. Yeah, it's
But there is one
Something.
thing that I really loved, which I don't think you guys even talked about.
I think I know what he's about to say.
Yes,
the
you
backstory?
do. No, hold on. Are you thinking what I'm thinking tonight, Zach?
Why don't you say what you're thinking first, and then we'll know.
All right, hold on, so.
Oh God, I don't like that. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter.
My mind's not in the gutter. Unless you're the gutter.
Oh no.
No.
This show's about to go in the gutter.
No, but I want to point out there is one thing that would make this show a lot better if we saw more of him, but we only heard him. Solomon Grundy give apple to rats.
Yeah.
That's where I thought he was going. Yeah,
Yep.
we had that little quick scene where it shows Rick Tyler because he got arrested
apples be
2
thrown in.
episodes ago.
Yeah, he
And,
tossed some apples in.
He's laying in bed, and then you hear the footsteps,
Boom,
and then apples just get thrown in the window. I was expecting Grundy to break him out, but we didn't get that this episode. So
Yes.
if I never hear that again, it'll be too soon.
Anyway, there's one more
on
thing
a
we talked about.
Monday.
We
Solomon Grundy.
we finally learned the backstory of the Shade, how he was a con man and he was duped and used as a sacrifice, but the sacrifice, the whole ritual was botched, and instead of the stone accessing the shadow realm, the Shadowlands, as it were, the dark dimension, it goes into the Shade. Mm-hmm.
That's how he gets his powers. And
we also learned that Dr. McNider was saved by the Shade. He was not killed. He was taken into the Shadowlands, most likely as an attempt to save him.
And best guess is that's probably where Courtney, and also, what's her name? I already forgot her name. I'm blanking on her name right now.
Wow, you're the name guy, Zach.
Cindy Berman.
Yeah,
I bet
Cindy.
that's where Cindy Berman is as well. Because remember, she got pulled into that quicksand pit at the end of that episode.
The teaser seems to have them reuniting once again. Though will it feel so good?
Team up episode?
Oh. But I think that about does the recap. Overall, this episode is so good.
Also, for those of you that read the comics, there is a fun little name drop of a certain skeleton character, Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones gets name dropped in this. It's pretty fun.
Because they can't find Jade's brother, but the nurse, which is Nurse Love, she calls Mr. Bones.
Yeah, working for this Mr. Bones guy, which in the comics, he's almost like the Nick Fury. He's head of Checkmate, which is like the super spy organization.
I thought didn't he go on to do the DO?
Might have. I believe he did.
On the Josh Williamson run they just recently ended.
In the Williamson run, yes. I was thinking of back in the JSA books that he would show up and Checkmate. But yeah, so we might see him later on if Jade's brother becomes a major story point. We also get a little bit of a prologue into whoever's controlling the Thunderbolt now. We don't see him, but we do see the stuff that he does.
Is that a giant gum drop? I don't know. I'm going to keep picking at it.
I was going to be honest. When I saw that giant candy cane, I was like, go ahead, take a lick. That sounded all sorts of wrong. Dragon Ball Talk is saying, hello, nurse.
Not with this one.
Say hello, nurse, to Nurse Love.
No, don't do that.
Are you shaming?
Yes.
How dare you?
Unabashedly, immediately.
I'm telling your wife. That's not nice, bro.
I'm telling your tadpoles.
You're already in the doghouse with that 3 loves comment. See, the dog's right there too.
Yep.
Oh, you are in the doghouse.
I am in the doghouse.
But
the dog room.
I think that about does it for us. Thank you all so much for joining us. We love this show, and we hope that you love it too. Also, make sure to like and comment and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts.
Mhm.
Also, check out the Ko-Fi. We do comic book readings. But I think that about does it. So for Zach, for the comic book frog, Froggy, and myself, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Au revoir.
Get a juice!
Oh, God.